Yeah, the voice needs work, but the boy's so cold. Yeah, the
Life Uno Sesh. We're here with our boy Terrence and Johnny Boy.
Yes, sir.
How you guys been?
Good, man.
Johnny was just, 4 months, bro. It's been a long time. We've been on a break, too. We've been doing shit, working on shit, on our own shit. Martin has carrying a lot of things on his back, and then me just doing shit.
Not doing jack shit.
Doing nothing. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, how you guys been?
Good, man. This is my third appearance, man.
Third appearance.
They
Damn,
say
you
three
beat
times
me.
the
I'm only
charm.
on
Johnny too, yeah. Yeah. I have more appearances, and hopefully I can schedule them out perfectly.
Yeah, I think you've been on here more than anybody, honestly.
I think, yeah.
I
What
look
is
back,
this,
I
like,
counted,
at
man.
least 5, right?
I think so. Maybe
Something
like
like that.
5.
This
More.
in total is probably episode 16.
16?
Maybe 16.
Yeah.
Episode
I don't
16.
fucking know now. Most of the time, we have not tried to been drunk on this shit, but we've been close to being drunk on this shit. You know, but
It's just funner this way.
it's just
man.
fun this
know
way.
it.
It's just fun this way where we can just talk.
Who wants an NPR style conversation about this
Kick back
stuff? You know what I
and
mean?
beer.
That's
Episode
true.
18.
That's true.
18?
Yeah, in total. It's the 18 episode.
Okay.
Oh, that's
that?
Episode
that's
18?
crazy. That's my favorite number
That's
today.
not mine.
Really? That's your favorite?
Today.
Shit. So what's up, you guys? How you guys are? How you guys feeling?
Working.
Dude, hell yeah.
Working, man. Me
You
and
guys,
Johnny.
obviously we're talking a little about it. You have a brand new fucking journey ahead of you.
Got a new job. Yeah, that's exciting. I'm not a fucking grocery store
And you
cashier
too, you
anymore.
have a brand new jersey as well.
Well, yeah, I'm just doing morning shifts now instead of graveyard. So, you know what I mean? You might see a little less bags under my eyes. I'm going to start looking a little bit more youthful for a 30-year-old, 32 now.
Oh, damn, I'm about to be 31. Fuck.
That's it?
I'm about to be 25. Oh, no.
All the age gaps in here.
Right, like this motherfucker. But yeah, tell me, you guys dropped that new album. How you guys
Oh,
feel
it's
about
coming.
it so far?
It's coming,
coming.
27th.
August 27th.
August 27th.
We've been hyping it up for as long as we could. We've been working on it, making a few adjustments here and there, and adding and subtracting and dividing, and then found a hypotenuse, carried the one,
Get multiplied by pi.
multiplied it by pi. We got to what was it, 3.157, and then we was like, nah, we can't keep going like
gotta
that.
go
We gotta at
3.14.
least-
Keep it
3.14. That's
back.
what it was,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
That's
You
what I
guys,
felt, man.
it's crazy how you guys met and the chemistry just.
Yeah,
that shit
I
was
think
crazy.
last time I was here, it was the band thing. But
Yeah, it was.
It was the band
That one
thing,
band thing.
yeah. So you know what I mean.
one
But
band
like
thing.
sometimes God will recognize that you're in he literally will grab you by the collar and go, no, I put you here.
yeah.
No, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but it's cool though to have like an experience like that was,
Yeah.
playing piano and stuff is totally different
Yeah.
from potentially
Well,
being.
everybody got a chance to hear your voice. And
Yeah. So
you have a good fucking voice.
So they got a little sample of that, from what I was
Yeah.
doing with the band, playing piano, and then I had like 2 songs I would perform,
Yeah.
and then I just got that itch, you know what I mean? Like, so after we kind of disbanded and did our own thing, which was for the best,
Yeah.
me and Johnny got together, and magic, man. It was like the chemistry was immediate.
So that's what I want to know. Like, you guys didn't record the first time you guys ever hung out. The first time you guys like got together, you guys weren't like, oh, you know what, we gotta record this shit together. Like this shit. Like,
When I was plotting on that from the beginning, honestly. Like when we was doing the band thing, and he was the sound dude, you know what I mean? So he would show me. I found out he rapped. He
Yeah,
made
yeah.
beats and all that, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
let me hear some of your stuff. And then he
Yeah.
played me some stuff. I played him some stuff, and we was like, yo,
Yup.
I gotta work with dude. Man.
Yeah.
It's really funny. I showed him I think I showed you one of the the last beat, the last song on there.
Mhm.
But it was I was supposed to write it for my own album, and I just couldn't write the song. I just showed him the hook and the beat like months and months and months and months ago.
It's funny because that was one of the beats that I heard that he played for me, and I was like, yo. It was the yeah, and I was like, oh, this shit is catchy, and I'm like, dang man, because I make beats too, but I can't make them for some reason. The beats that he provides, I get inspired by it. You know what I mean? When I make my own shit, I have my own vision for it. I have this. I'm like, when you're making it, you go, maybe I should rap like this. It should be about this or whatever.
Yeah.
But when there's already like a story in mind from a perspective of somebody different. Like when I heard Johnny's beats, I'm like, yo, this like suits me so well. So when I heard that specific beat, I'm like, damn, I wish I had that beat. Then all of a sudden we started working together, and then I found out it was in the drive. I'm like, this is the one. This is the beat.
It's the same one.
I got got to it immediately.
Yeah, it's one of those songs where like I wrote the hook and I loved the fucking song, but I could not write a verse for the life of me.
For real?
Couldn't do it. About 7 months, couldn't. Just never I never could write a verse to the song. I wrote one verse and I hated it, so I scrapped it all. I was like, you know what, nah. And then when we started working together, I was like, hey, maybe he might like this. Yeah. I put it on the drive. I was like, maybe if he writes a verse, and then he wrote a verse. So I was like, oh fuck! Immediately that same day, I wrote a verse to it.
Really?
Yep. And we started like setting up days to like hang out and all that. The first day we got together at my place, we immediately got the title track.
Yeah.
Time. So
yeah, because the way I found out you guys working together, Halsey told me. He's like, dude, Terrence and Johnny have been working together, and their shit sounds fucking crazy. And I'm like, wait, what happened? I'm like, what happened, yo? And he's like, yeah, dude, Johnny and Terrence got together. And I was like, that's actually a good mix, because I know Johnny, for a cool minute now, he's been creating, trying to do his own thing and create his own thing for like a while now. And I was like, and Terrence too. Terrence has his own little moments where he's on the piano, creating beats, and being lyrical and shit, and doing your own little covers of different songs and shit. Yeah, so I was like, that's a good mix. And that's why I was like, fuck yeah, that's gonna be fucking dope.
Yeah, man, it was crazy. Like, the first time I heard him rap, it was like he showed me some of the songs. Like, yo, what the fuck? Why are you playing piano right now, dude? Yeah. Why? I was so confused. I was like, this motherfucker can be like, like rapping on shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the first time y'all performed. And you did the fucking
Lose
Yourself, and you changed that last verse. I lost it. I was singing along the whole time. Then the last verse, you switched it. I was like, that's not how it goes.
Oh! We performed it at Conscious Backyard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Conscious Backyard. Yeah. And it was, I think it's somewhere online. I don't know if it's still there.
I have a video, I think.
It's a video somewhere, but
crazy.
Everybody was kind of like, "Well, this is not how the third verse goes." Yeah, I switched it up, and then they caught on once I started saying their names and shit. And they was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, hopefully I still remember it." Though I was just trying to focus on remembering it, and that was a genuine reaction from everybody. You see Halsey in the background, like, "What the fuck? Yeah. Oh shit!" Like,
everyone was.
It was
losing
cool.
It, and I was like, God, I gotta get this motherfucker on my beats. Like, because I could hear him on the shit too. I was like, it's very rare for me to find anyone that would sound good on my kind of instrumental. Because my instrumentals are very unique, I think, in comparison. They're not trap, they're not like boom bap. They're very like a strange mix.
Experimental, Like he does a lot of like what is it? Just with sounds. Mm-hmm. He experiments with sounds a lot, and it's crazy what the stuff that he could do. It's kind of like cinematic. Like you would see in like an Avengers movie or something like that. If you just muted the fight scenes and just listen to the background and shit, I'm like, oh, that's definitely a Johnny sound.
Yeah. And that's what's crazy. So, do you guys have a name for?
Yeah, because someone asked,
what is your guys' name for?
For the band name?
Or
the group name? O.T.B.L.
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 What does that stand for?
That okay to be lonely, but at the same time, okay to be lonely.
That's definitely good.
But
shut the fuck up.
It's okay, Gabe. It's okay to be lonely.
I'm right there with you, man.
Yeah. So this is the thing, man. This is what I think is so cool about this idea is that for this album in particular, that's what we decided to go for. But depending on the next album, that acronym can change.
Yeah,
it's gonna stay with the O.T.B.L.
It's O.T.B.L, but the L could like stand for like okay to be lonely, okay to be. It basically it's like a metaphor for like it's okay to take your time, not be ready with certain things, or
you can
perfect
just
perfect your craft. Yeah. Don't have to worry about like, what time. Like that's what the time the whole thing is based around the concept of time. So it's okay to not be ready for something. It's okay to take your time, do whatever you feel like you got to do, perfect your shit, and then move at your own pace.
Yep.
So that's why I say it's okay to be lonely. It's okay to sit there, relax, not worry about what's going on in the world. Just be you, take your time, do what you do, and then that's it, man. So that's where we came from. And it came from a lyric that he said. We were scrambling about a name at the time, and we were just like, we can't figure out a fucking name, man. Mm-hmm. And then I remember listening to the extended song from Time, which is the first song we ever worked on, so it just worked perfectly like that.
I wasn't even gonna show him that last verse because
it
was really funny. We finished the song,
and
I was just fucking around with like mixing it, and I decided to add like another verse just to fuck around, just for me. And I just freestyled this like last verse, pretty much
like a bridge.
Yeah, it was like the last little verse to it. And I was like, I'm just gonna keep this for myself because I feel like he might get mad if I like add to a song without telling him and shit.
Yeah.
So eventually, I think I fucking slipped up where you were at my place and we were listening to mixes, and I accidentally played that version instead of the normal version. And he's like, "Yo, what the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, my bad."
And then cause then we were like just talking about, it was like 2-3 in the morning, and I'm at work because I do graveyard, right? I don't know what he stays up all fucking night. This dude is like, I can hit him up at 4, he'll get back to me in like 5 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck, he's still up? And so we were thinking about a name, and I remembered listening to the extended version of it, and then it was like, it's okay to be lonely, and I'm like, okay to be, I like that, and then I was like, he was like, we should acronym it, shorten it up, and I'm like, yo. That could be the name right there.
I mean, it also works perfectly because that's kind of our aesthetic. You know what I mean? Even before we met each other, like we were always.
Yeah, you were doing your own thing from what I can remember. Even Ozzy telling me like, "Yo, my boy Johnny, my cousin Johnny is over there doing his own shit, music, And Terrence, same thing. You always, on your own crib, you've been like, you know what? I think you told me like you were like it was late. You were about to go to work. You were up because and then you were just creating your own shit. Just put the phone there and you're just vibing out to your own music, and then I was like, that's hella funny that both of y'all just ended up clicking, dude. That's what I mean. That's
dude,
like,
damn. It's never been like that, dude. I've never like met somebody that like just
our auras match. You know what I mean?
Perfectly,
we got the
dude.
Same type of aesthetic going on.
Yeah. That's what's fucking wild.
Fucking crazy.
And then you came out with a new music video.
Happy
from
Thoughts,
album.
man.
Yeah.
That video is crazy.
You like that shit?
The colors, yo. And then the sign that says Happy Thoughts in the background.
That shit was crazy.
That was perfect.
Dude, I hadn't even finished the whole fucking song when I saw that. I was like, I need to. That's the location for the music video right there. Oh yeah, that's fucking sick. I was so happy with that.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up, bro.
And we released Toxicity not too long ago, last month.
Second single.
Has
it been a month already?
I think it's been a month.
Fuck, we gotta release the album.
Yeah, it's time. August 27th. Yo.
August 27th.
It's coming.
August 27th? Shit.
That's what's up.
August 27th.
So you guys, if the opportunity ever came to do a live performance,
absolutely.
Would you guys be ready?
Absolutely, man. Like, I gotta bring. You know what I mean? Okay to be lonely. But we gonna get
okay
we gonna
to be
get
live?
this motherfucker. You know what I mean? The L can stand for so many things.
Yeah. What about you, Johnny? What are your opinions?
Dude, I would love
be loud.
to.
Okay to be the lead singer. Okay to be.
Not that I don't want to. I do. I fucking.
You hear this shit? Nah, we're not going for that. He's coming out. We bring a Johnny out.
Yeah, it's just
You've been behind the boards too much. You've been behind the boards too much. We've been doing park sessions. This little series we've been doing where we just kind of like practice performing with each other, trying to get our movements right, and how we just to see how we would fare, just outside performing and all that. And he's been doing good, man. He's almost ready to go.
I'm not a natural performer, but I'm willing to do anything this year.
I'm so used to doing like karaoke and performing and this and that. Like
I'm used to being unnoticed.
But that's the thing with his age, right? What, you 25, right? About to be 25.
Mm-hmm. About to be 25.
About to be 25. I'm 32 years old, right? So even though he's a little older than I was at the time, where I was kind of like what he's feeling right now, there was a time like right after high school, you know what I mean, where I wasn't really doing it. I wasn't hanging out with anybody anymore. I had graduated. I went to college for like a month and a half or something like that. Then I stopped. I couldn't find a job for nothing, and I was just rapping over like beats and shit, like old Lil Wayne.
That's when you were hooking me up at a fucking IHOP.
Before that though, even before, I was literally at the house doing every day, doing nothing. I wasn't hanging out with nobody. My brother had more of a life than me. I wasn't doing shit, bro, but rapping and trying to figure piano out and all that. And I would never, in a million years, think that I would be performing in front of people or talking in front of a big crowd or trying to get a fan base or whatever.
Yeah.
So I feel what he's feeling right now, but like it's a liberating feeling when you finally get out there and start to
It is, man. It honestly, once you step out of that comfort zone, and you step out of like you're actually trying to get used to something you're not used to, it's a whole different feeling. It's a whole different vibe. Like you're like, oh shit, now I can really depend on my own. Like I got it. I can actually do it. I can actually, And it's honestly, it is a good feeling. It's a confidence boost.
Absolutely.
You're boosting up your own confidence once you're on that vibe, on that rhythm, on like, man, fuck it. I'm just gonna fucking do it. I have nothing else to lose.
That's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm just kind of like, why fucking not? You know what I mean? Like, what am I gonna lose here? Like, I'm not. You know what I mean?
That's what we saying.
So
that's
nothing
the
to
O.T.B.L.
lose,
shit
that's
right there.
that's that's the motto.
That's the motto, man.
Not like Kanye. Like if Kanye, that's why Kanye. I feel like Kanye has set the bar so high when he first started. That's why he's always trying to like fucking.
There's an expectancy.
There's an expectancy, and that's why I call him like I don't know if I had this conversation with you guys, but that's why I call Kanye the Scarface in the industry because he knowing his story, he was after it and he was grinding for it. And did you guys see the documentary?
Where he just kept on bothering and bugging people, playing his fucking songs.
Like, you better play it. You better play it. And he went to the industry like, look, this is my fucking song. This is my fucking song.
I know y'all know me for making the beats and all that, but like, no, I can't.
And he wasn't tripping on like nothing else. Yep. His main focus was like, sign me. And how many motherfuckers were like, nah, just stay there. Just be a producer. Just be a producer. Just do
and
this.
he had the same arrogance as he does now, even before he even had an album out.
Exactly.
So he had the same ego and all that, as if he had already like 10 million classics or something like that.
But I still miss the old Kanye.
We all do.
We all do. That's facts.
As much as we all fuck with Kanye, and even if you don't, like, we all know that there was a Kanye that we all just go, yo.
I miss the old Kanye. College Dropout,
man. That was my shit. That was the first.
That one and Heartbreak were like two top really fucking good ones. Through the Wire. That one, it's crazy how I really like that song. And then the documentary gave a backstory, and I'm like, what? Like I didn't know.
Falls down,
I didn't know that he played that song for Pharrell. I didn't know he played that song for fucking. Who else was in there? I think it was Jamie Foxx that he played for.
Yeah, and it's funny because in the documentary they showed the clips, of him like rapping it to him. But in the Through the Wire video came out in 2004. There was already the clips. Like it was a documentary already of it that came out 20 years later, which is fine. He held on to it for that long and said, "This is the time to drop that." I thought that was amazing.
Hey, what happened with that thing with Chance the Rapper and Kanye?
I don't remember. I just know that Chance the Rapper got out of pocket with him, I guess, or something.
Oh, for real?
Because his album had flopped or something, right? And then Kanye was trying to ask Chance to do something, and Chance was trying to say,
and then
recommend something. He was like, "What you can't tell me your album flopped." Sit down.
He, from what I know, is that Chance recently just spoke on it. Because they asked him, like, yo, what is this about? If you want to talk about it, if you don't, it's all good. And Chance was like, look, it's a good thing that it happened. But it was like a toxic, like from what I understood, not word for word, but from what I understood is that Chance was like, look, I realized that he was a toxic motherfucker, and I did not want to work with him ever again, because he was telling me to shut the fuck up and just to listen. Like he didn't want to hear my side, he just wanted me to be on his side, and then he was like nah, like that's fucked up.
That's always been Kanye.
Yeah, and then that's always been Kanye.
And it's fall out with Kid Cudi too, and that shit breaking my heart, man.
I feel like he set Kid Cudi up. Man. Kid Cudi's a good ass dude.
Dude, that shit was so shitty.
And I feel like that's not once, but like twice he's done that to him. Because in Sacramento, for the concert that it was right before COVID, Kanye had a concert, but I guess he had like a mental breakdown. But during his mental breakdown, he had Kid Cudi out. So Kid Cudi just like, what the fuck is going on,
Imagine being in that situation.
Yeah, what do you do? Yeah, what do you do?
It's like, next song. Let's
just throw in Pursuit of Happiness real quick.
Yeah, like, what? Yeah, and then Kid Cudi's just, and then, I guess he got kicked off the stage by him. Like, he was like, get the fuck off the stage. And Kid Cudi's like, all right. And then it just got worse. It just got completely worse, and it just sucks. Because right before that, I think if you look back on it, I think Kid Cudi's like, one of my biggest inspiration was Kanye West. And then everybody's like, oh, Kanye West is like, thank you. And then next you know, a couple minutes later, just breakdown. Just a complete fucking breakdown. So it's like,
Jesus, yeah.
You get what you get though. Like when you work with Kanye, you gotta expect some sort of like
crazy shit.
Yeah, man.
And that's what it means. Like that dude that documented him was documenting him since the get go, since the very get go. He's like, I heard this guy Kanye. Like everybody in Chicago was talking about him. Like he was a good producer. He can get you up there. He can get you the beat. He can get you You know, anything that you want, he was the guy that you want to work with because he'll get you some fire shit. And he became from that guy to the most, like,
legendary of one of them guys of our time, man. And that's kind of like the attitude that I'm going in it with as far as like where I'm at now. Just like I'm doing this thing called, I made it up, you know, like there's a bucket list, right? A list of things you want to do before you die.
Yeah.
So my whole thing, my philosophy right now is called the fuck it list.
Bucket list. Oh, okay.
And it's not a list of girls you just want to smash. It's like, it's the fucking. It's basically the realization that you're going to die one day. Mm-hmm. The bucket list is like you're dying. You want to there's a list of shit you want to do before you go. The fuck it list is the realization like, okay, one day I never know when it's gonna happen or whatever.
You can't plan this shit.
You don't plan it. So like you just gotta take all the opportunities you can while you're here. Yeah. Just try to do what you want to do and just say fuck it, man. Like I only get one chance at this. You know, because the next time around, I might come back as a fucking cricket or something.
Exactly.
You get ran over in the street and then come back as a possum.
That's another question I have for you guys. So, where are you guys planning on taking this? Like, what are you guys planning to rap about in the future? What are you guys trying to do in the future? Like, how many albums are you guys trying to do? Like, do you guys have a goal right now? Like, all right, we got to come out with like 5 albums. Or like, all right, we got to rap about this topic, about heartbreak, life. You know, hustling, drug addiction use, alcohol, like.
So, we have this album. It hasn't even come out yet, right?
Yeah.
We have material for probably the next 2 albums already.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay.
Pretty much, you know,
that's how it goes.
We got so many songs, man. At this point, we just want to get this album out so we can get the next one in the works. You know what I mean?
When I told you, like, I'm inspired by the beats that he makes, and they really talk to me, like. Every time that I see a new beat on the drive, I'm just like, yo, because I do graveyard shifts, so I'm literally walking, you know, verifying the train, or I'm in the crane sometimes or whatever. Like, so I have time to listen to what he's sending me, and I'm just like, yo, I already hear a concept, I already hear what I want to say on it, I already know what I'm gonna do on it. And the beat is insane. So I'm like, okay, cool. So every time, that's how we keep on going. Like, I'll bounce off of ideas that he already has, because some of the beats already have, like, a hook on it or a verse on it.
I come up with a hook and send him, you know, and he comes back with a verse. Sometimes I just give him the beat, and then he hits me with a hook, and I'm like, okay, then I know what to write about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's cool to have somebody to bounce off of, too.
Oh, dude, it's so nice.
That's why the flow is so, man. It just flows so perfectly. That's how we get so much out.
Yep. That's crazy.
So yeah, we got material for like 2 more already.
Yeah,
and he just came out with an album.
Yeah, my album.
His album just dropped.
If y'all haven't heard that, man,
I gotta check that shit out.
That is insane.
Is there a music video you want us to play?
I mean, you can play the Happy Thoughts music video or the Toxicity music video.
Play both of them. We could play both of them. We could play, since your album already came out and ours is about to come out.
Yeah,
we could do those videos.
And the other question too, shout out to Brian. If you guys were ever to make a music video together, would you guys hire Brian?
Absolutely,
dude. Yeah,
Brian.
The thing is, that's what I was saying, man.
Brian, absolutely.
Brian and
I miss the homie.
Shout out to Brian. Where you at? I know you in the big rig somewhere. I was working with him in UPS for a little minute.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we was working together during graveyard, and I'm like, yo, Brian, is that you? He was like, what's up, man? I was like, what's up, bro? And now he's gone doing some bigger things, taking his long drives to other places and stuff.
I saw that. I haven't seen Brian in a minute, but you know.
Holla at me.
But yeah, that's another guy I want to have on, because you know, little sneak peek of what he does is like he's a straight up cameraman. He knows his shit, and on top of that, he was at Univision. He was doing some interview. He recorded some interviews with some big, like, I saw it and I was like, geez, hey, this guy's a character.
Yeah,
and what's crazy is that also,
y'all know those Avengers movies, right? Like, one day.
Yeah. No, so trip out. So I met a guy who is a cameraman as well, but he's worked with Steven Spielberg.
Damn, Steven Spielberg.
And I'm pretty soon I'm gonna buy one of his little. He sells the, all right. This
cut.
Is scene,
action.
Scene. Da 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 da. Take da da da. Action.
The call slates.
The call slates, and I'm gonna buy one of them. He offered me. He's like, when I come back, I was like, yeah, because right now I don't know where he's at right now, but yeah, he's gonna come back. When he comes back, I already have him locked in for a pod session, so that's gonna be pretty sick.
Yeah, so, I was just on a movie set.
Really? What the fuck?
Yeah, I got I got a
tell
connection
him who the director was and who he's working with.
Not even the director. The fucking audio mixer that was working. Because, like, I got my boy that works... I work at a church and the facilities manager there. He's also a prop guy for commercials. That motherfucker literally did... You know, have you seen the commercial for the ESPYs? They just fit... You know, the...
I don't think so, bro.
Yeah, so it was a commercial with Curry. It's just like in a... You know, like... Because he was... he hosted the ESPYs. And he was just him on a podium with like a basketball, and like it got tossed to him. That motherfucker worked on that commercial. He was the one throwing Curry the ball. Anything, he was the prop master there. So anything that Curry had to touch, he was the one grabbing it, handing it to him. And it was like, so he knows a lot of people in like commercial industry, you know, audio, video, and I asked him, I was like, hey, do you have anybody that would like let me go on set just to see how it all works as far as filming? Because filming is the one department in audio that I just don't have a lot of experience in, right? Like, I know how to do studio shit, live shit, bunch of fucking shit, but like, filming is like a whole different beast.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and so he told me this guy, Scott Kinsey, and I fucking didn't realize how big of a deal he was until like I really like met him in person. That dude's worked on 13 Reasons Why. He was a sound mixer for that. Yeah, he was a sound mixer for the Venom movies.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude's fucking insane, dude. And
damn, there you go.
Yeah, Johnny. So I was on set for 2 days, for 12 hours each day, just like seeing how it all worked out. I mean, I didn't get paid or anything, but I was like, dude, that shit was so much fun.
Just the experience
so
alone,
fucking worth it, man. It was incredible seeing how it all worked, like on set with the directors and everything. Terminator. It's like a small little. Yeah, he's done Terminator movies. Yeah, no, his IMDb is disgusting. Like, it's sick.
Those are like a lot under his belt. Those are.
Yeah, no, I mean the dude's been doing it for over 30 years. Like, he's the guy. Like, he's one of the guys from here in the Bay.
That's nice.
Yeah, but yeah, it was so fucking hype.
And you gonna be working with him?
Not yet. I don't have the experience yet. You know what I mean?
Oh, but you get there. I'm pretty sure you get there.
But just having that contact.
No, just having that exactly. That's what I'm saying. That you're already in there.
And just being able to like ask him some questions. Sometimes he gave me some shit to look up and books to read, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Just to expand on his repertoire. He's already sound. He already excels in sound and all that.
And that's where you. That's where you want to.
I want to learn everything I can, man. Every department, every part of sound.
That's what trying to go and film because I mean, like he's only worked on a couple of things. Y'all heard of Stranger Things, right?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
One day.
One day.
Stranger Things right now is fucking. It's up there.
Season was wild, man.
Jesus Christ.
I ain't never been so close to crying, man. Like when Eddie died, I was like, yo, they really just killed Eddie, man.
Y'all don't even play D&D, bro. Y'all on my level.
Morning hasn't seen me yet. Morning
Oh wait!
Oh shit, Martin! That's on you, bro.
That's on you, man. So how do you
Eddie?
avoid it though? Like how do you not see it on the internet somewhere?
Who's Eddie?
Yeah. Let's do it like that.
We're still talking about Terminator, Eddie Brock.
Eddie Brock.
I mean, Venom, right? That's Venom.
Venom.
Brock.
They're talking about the Venom movie.
Venom 3 that hasn't come out yet.
Man,
but yeah,
that's
man.
I was like, fuck. But yeah, that's what's up, and that's what you're hungry for that, and you're hungry for that. So the chemistry is right there.
I just want to learn everything,
and that's what's up because you guys balance each other up. You're like, yo, let's get the shit. We're hungry for it, and let's write these lyrics.
Oh yeah, dude, it's so crazy being like sometimes like you get to a point when you make your own music, when you produce your own shit. Because I produce all my shit, right? I don't get beats from other people. You get to a point where like I am completely uninspired by my own music. And it's really weird, and it might not even be the music's fault. It's just that you don't have another perspective to like feed off of. Like change a little bit, right? So just having that other person is like, oh, check this out, send me an idea for it, even if it's not even the full idea of what it is, or if like it immediately gives you that inspiration back, and it's so sick. It's so nice.
And that's what it's the fucking thing, and that's. So that's the other question. So the other question I have is, both of y'all, when it comes to writing, are you guys on the like, okay, we gotta dig deep, like, or do you guys go on one solid, like, topic, or do you guys go like?
It's cool because on some songs it's like that, and then on other songs it's like perspective. Like I'll write something and it'll be about this. And then his verse will be like something different, but it'll be in the same realm. But like a different perspective. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter the the topic, like both of our minds could go like off and do their own things. Like, okay, I want it to be about this, and then his could be about something different in a different verse.
Because like obviously you're 32, the boy's 25. You know, you've lived through it. You have stories. You experienced a couple shit. I don't think you experienced what he experienced, what I experienced. You know what I'm saying? So you're young still. You're still. I consider you a kid still.
Understandable.
You know, so.
But it's funny though, because there are songs like that where I'm rapping about certain things, and I'm digging deep into my life a little bit, just giving a little glimpse. Because I don't really ever write about my shit. Like if you listen to my own music, you don't really hear about my past too much or what I've been through. Even though I've been through a lot.
It's mostly about goals.
Yeah, it's just I'm just trying to. I'm just having fun with it. Like, I'll make a beat and I'm like, I just want to have a little fun.
Yeah.
And then just rap about certain things like that. But like I said, his beats will speak to me in a way that I'm like, I think right now is the time I should probably write about a little something deeper, you know, something personal.
Okay.
And then even though, like you said, he's a little younger, but he's been through some shit. Like when I hear some of the verses that he's done, like I'll pen something, and then he'll come at me and like, oh, I'm finished. And I'm like, in the same day, he's like, I'm finished with it. And I'll hear it, I'm like, dang. And then he's rapping about certain things that he's been through in his life, and I'm like, oh wow, I didn't know that. And it's some deep shit, you know what I mean? I'm like, I wasn't expecting that. So he inspires me. So he's actually made me dig more into my personal bag than the other way around, even though I've probably been through more things now.
Okay, yeah, that's interesting.
So it's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Well, that's the thing. Like my music, I mean, if you ever hear my music, it's pretty much just a fucking, you know, public diary. That's what I call it.
This
know?
was
like,
open. Yeah, you're
all my music is just like what I'm feeling at the moment. Sometimes it's great, and sometimes it's fucking the worst thoughts I have in my head. You know what I mean? Like, you know, so that's kind of like just listen to happy thoughts. You know what I mean? Like that shit. Is like one of my most emotional. Like that third verse, I had to redo it the first time because I couldn't get the words out. Yeah. Just I had to like redo that third verse over and over. But I wanted that raw emotion, so you know, it's not a perfectly rapped verse. A lot of my verses that I keep aren't perfectly on beat or perfectly like. Yeah. Sometimes it's not even like tuned correctly if I'm like doing a little like even on time, like that first like line on time, it's off key and I could have tuned it, but I kind of just left it like more real. You know what I mean?
I feel it. Yeah, and so do you guys have like a group artist you guys look up to right now? Because I know I asked him
completely different.
So I asked him this question, but it was more of a I asked you the last time you were here. I was asking you what artist inspires you, but now I'm asking you what group artist inspires you.
Group artists?
Group artists. Like, it could be 2, it could be 3, it could be a whole fucking group, like NWA, fucking Wu-Tang Clan,
I mean,
fucking...
automatically, I think of Slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse.
Like, Slaughterhouse is first, even though I wasn't like...
I'm gonna be honest with you, I never heard of them.
Thought you was lying as soon as you said it. I'm like, ain't no fucking way.
Yeah, you don't know Slaughterhouse.
I really don't, but...
Slaughterhouse,
I'm gonna have to put them on the spot.
It's funny because a lot of people automatically think of like, you know, Crooked Eye or Joe Budden or Royce. The first person me and my brother had got into at first was Joel Ortiz.
Joel
Ortiz. Like that was he was like of course like, and I've listened to Eminem my entire life.
Yeah.
So automatically you would think like, oh, so his favorite is probably like Royce the 5'9" or something. Nah, it was Joel's. So because me and him were listening to like Joel Ortiz like for a minute, and then all of a sudden you just see him with this group of people, and you see him with Royce, you see him with Royce, Joe Budden, and Roy, and then fucking Crooked, and I'm like, yo,
Joel's your favorite?
He might be my favorite.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if it's an unpopular opinion.
Mine's Joe.
Joe Budden?
Yeah.
Wow. Really?
Yeah. Out of the spit. Yeah. He's not the one that like spits the hardest. It's just like the emotion, man. The lines are just like fuck.
No, but nowadays, now that where he's at right now, I feel like Joe Budden just talks so much shit.
Oh yeah, I stopped paying attention.
He talks so much shit about everybody, and that's just like, yo, chill the fuck out. You had your time.
But to be fair,
he
did his shit in his time.
Yeah,
so he can talk that shit.
Yeah, he can, but at the same time, it's like this is a different time.
You know, speak for themselves.
I understand. I understand you can, but
there's always that talk of separating the man from the music. There's always gonna be that thing. Like a lot of people could say they like going back to Kanye. A lot of people could say they don't like him, but when they say they don't like him, they usually just say like I don't like his personality, his ego, his confidence, whatever. But they always go, there's a few songs I like.
Yeah, exactly.
There's always gonna be that.
For real, and that's what it's all about.
So I'm gonna say Joel Ortiz, but if anything, like I don't really listen to like a lot of groups like that. But as far as like artists that inspire me, it's funny because when people ask me that, I always say just women. the women in music are the ones that inspire me the most because I think they go more personal.
RB and what? Why am I fucking brain farting on this shit? RB and E, RB. What should I say?
RB and E, breaking and entering.
No, the type of songs like
R&B.
R&B.
Fucking.
He said R&B and E, yo.
Oh, he's talking about is that a robot company or
E, etc. You know. Etc. But yeah, R&B.
R&B.
It's the beer.
It is the beer.
How many are you in? What are you drinking?
Shit. Languinitas.
Languinitas?
Hopefully.
Languinitas, everybody. Fucking Languinitas.
Languinitas.
Yeah, man. R&B. Nah, but not even R&B. Like from a piano perspective, I would say like Tori Amos is my favorite artist of all time. Her work ethic is insane. Like she drops an album every 2 years since 1992, and then in between that she does live performances. So like her first was 1992, then 1993 she's doing tours. 1994 she dropped an album. 1995 she's doing tours. And honestly, till this day,
that's actually kind of smart because in a way she's like, okay, I dropped an album that I worked so hard for, working day and who knows how many hours she worked on it, and then she's like, you know what, dropped it. Now let me spend time with my family, with my life. Let me just chillax. All right,
and it ain't like some microwave shit. Like she got a schedule or anything.
No, yeah.
The album,
that's
like they're
hard
deep.
part.
Like they're deep. Like
yeah.
Other than that, I'm talking like Fiona Apple. I'm talking B.J. Harvey. I'm talking Kate Bush. I'm talking Saint Vincent. Like all my favorite artists. Every time I look back on it, Regina Spektor. Like all women for some reason. And then of course I got Lupe as far as rap.
Yeah.
Lupe Fiasco, Eminem, Pac, all them people. But even lyrically, but even when it comes to rap. Like I could say like those rappers, but still I'll go back to the women and be like Patti Smith, like as far as lyrics. Like,
so there's this song called "Drive Slow." Do you guys remember that song? Drive Slow with Kanye, and then he had a
Paul
feature.
Wall.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when I heard that song, I was like, Kanye, this is the one time I'm not gonna give it to y'all, cause this is a song that's like you copy Lupe Fiasco's.
Try slow, homie. You never know, homie. You need to pump your brakes.
Yeah, it's slow, homie. And then it that song, you know what it reminds you of? Just kick, push, kick,
do you
push. Just keep it on, homie.
And the
Lupe
way
Fiasco.
we roll, just a rebel with a call with no place to go.
Yes.
So we kick, push, kick,
push.
I think that beat is a remake of song. I think it's like an old Pac song though.
Yeah, it is. It is. Oh. So I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh, there was a little rivalry there. Like, that's for my opinion.
I always wondered why they never worked again, though. Because when Kanye came out, like, we all got introduced. Well, some of us, I don't know if it's a popular opinion now, but when Touch the Sky came out and Lupe was on the third verse.
Man, that shit.
That introduced me to Lupe. I was like, oh, who is this dude? You know what I mean?
That's a song, too.
Yeah.
That's a head.
You could let Lupe in the third. Here like ear till I'm beer on the curb. Peach fuzz buzz, but bit on the verge. Let's slow it down like we're on the serve. Body shaped bottle like this is Butter's word. Crazy like Lupe, so like he pushes me to like do some. Yo,
Terrence, I'm just amazed that you have lyric word by word, whatever song. Like,
my memory has always been like that. My memory's always been like that,
bro. I can't remember my own song, bro.
Like even
you see what I mean? But then you're like, yo, I got this shit. Cause come on, dude, like I give you props because you learned Eminem's fuck. You did that cover, obviously in Westwood and shit, but. I don't know that many people that can learn that whole song.
I still remember the custom verse that I did for the third one.
Like, yeah, exactly. So that's what I mean. Even Johnny was like, and even me, I was like, did he just throw my name in there? Like, I was like, he threw my name in there, and then you were like, yeah, dude, I threw your name in there, and I was like, what?
You was there that day, right?
Yeah, and I was like, what the hell? I was just so shook. Like, damn, Terrence can actually pick up a song.
That shit fucked me up.
I was wet. When the first time we did it,
I was wet, bro.
Bro, I was like, yo, he just added everyone's name and stuff like that into the verse.
At the very end, bro. So I was like, that's crazy.
Nah, it's so because for some reason I always had this this want and this need to just memorize certain things because you never know, like when you're performing or when you're rapping or whatever, like when people read off of phones or paper or whatever, like I'm just like, didn't you write this? Like, shouldn't you know it? And then not just that, but like music has always been. Even if you look at old pictures of me as a kid, teenager, all that. Yeah. Most of the time I'm gonna have headphones in my head. I'm always listening to music, so I always was able to just memorize certain lyrics, and then it'll take me. It'll start from like a word, and then I'll remember that word, and then I'll apply it to like. Like, oh, that word came from a song that I remember, and then from that I'll remember the entire verse just based off of a word that I remember.
And I'll be the same way. Shout outs to Mikey, because Mikey's the one because me, like, I'm embarrassing to say, I didn't know who Linkin Park was till middle school. Jesus. You know, I didn't know who Iron Maiden was till I met Martin. I didn't know Metallica, who Metallica was till my boy, shout outs to J-Rod. My boy J-Rod showed me Metallica. So like I was blinded. And then Mikey,
do you know who Michael Jackson is?
Yeah. So Mikey showed me just the whole genre of just rock bands, and I was like, holy shit. And I'll just start listening to them over and over and over and over again. And then from there, my expansion my music just expanded to like, man, I can't just listen to one genre. Like, my genre, like, I like the reggaeton, I like rock, I like metal, I like fucking jazz, I like fucking chill jazz, I like fucking reggae, I like fucking ska, I like fucking, what's that garage band shit? Metamorphosis type of shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
So there's like different, like, my genre goes from crazy expanding.
Yeah. And
it's wild, because then from that point on you realize, and like when something sparks up and starts to happen, you're like, oh yeah, this is gonna be some good shit right here.
And it's cool, like, when you finally get in like certain things that you've never heard of before, and then you kind of like listen to it, and you gain a respect for it, and you go, damn, this is kind of like
new.
Different. This new is different.
It's different.
I would have never expected that I would get into this kind of shit, and you just kind of like listen to it, and it grows from there.
So if I was to ask you guys, okay, let's play a song right now, just one song. What song would you guys play right now? That would be your
song?
Yeah, your song.
Passion.
Yeah.
Passion is one.
Could you guys do it right now?
Absolutely, yeah.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
How you want to go about it? You got on the phone or what?
Yeah,
you
like
guys have instruments on the phone or what?
Yeah. You want to do this?
Yeah. You want me to send it to you?
No, you just play through your phone.
You just play through your phone.
No, we're gonna do it the ratchet way. Let's
the
go.
ratchet way. The fucking
from the mud.
From the mud.
That's how it
I'm kind of juiced. I can't wait to hear this.
It's the first song on the album too.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first one.
Oh shit. See, I can't wait to see you guys perform live too. That's gonna be a cool experience.
Like I said, we out there doing exhibition matches. We can go into parks.
Wait, which mic is it? Yeah, that's true. This one?
This one's the best.
Just put it where the sticker's at.
Right here.
Oh, that's the marker. Okay, you smart, Martin. You don't want someone to put the sticker there. It's for a reason.
Yeah, he knows. That's why he's he's taking care of everything.
Tech guy over there.
Shout out to the boy Martin carrying two bands on his back.
Martin.
And then a podcast.
Fuck Chris Martin. This Martin. You know what I mean? He a cold player.
This Martin's over here carrying everything on his back.
All right. Want to do this shit?
Hit the play.
Hit the play. This is a world premiere.
World premiere.
I don't even know if you can.
Where'd you find it?
DJ.
I think I found a way to tell you something. Though I came from nothing, that ain't gonna stop me, it won't drop me nowhere. It gives me motivation, and I've been hella patient.
Now it's time for action. Here's our passion. Go.
Guatemala born kid, I am the seed of my family's labor. I bleed the passion of my mama's prayers. I am the king in my father's eyes, even when we didn't see eye to eye. Look, Herrera Ramirez, I carry that with me wherever I be at, and I ain't never gonna be ashamed. My initials engraved, that's my name, family legacy sustained. Todo lo que tengo es por ellos, aunque no tenga dinero, yo me siento satisfecho, mamá. Ponte orgullosa de tus hijos, tú nos enseñaste y llevaste por el buen camino.
I don't know what he said, but that shit was hard.
Though I came from nothing,
But that ain't gonna stop me, it won't drop me, no way. It gives me motivation, and I've been hella patient. Look, alright, alright, come on. Passion, I ride into my pentons in the wait, trash it. That's an old verse from my last shit, scrap it. If we really talking about passion, think Chadwick, acting while he had cancer. No disrespect, he'll always be a Black Panther. We still held that Wakanda pose lying in his casket. It's sad when you lose that motivation to elevate to new heights, thinking you'll never make it cause you might. I sit on the sidelines watching it. What if all of my talented friends all stop and quit? Ain't no way, and I won't let them. Every second I'ma tell them I won't fail them. So I'm trying to give you something you can feel. Helen Keller, hey. A way to tell you something, though I came from nothing. But that ain't gonna stop me, it won't drop me, no way. It gives me motivation, and I've been hella patient. Now it's time for action, here's our passion on display.
Whoa. That shit was sick.
That's a perfect example of when he already had a hook ready for it, and I was like, boom, I got it right to that.
And that went fucking crazy. I fucking love that shit.
Yeah, man.
That's when you mentioned Wakanda forever.
Like, still hey, you know, pose line.
That shit's hard.
R.I.P. Dude, no one is ever gonna, for a very long time, no one's gonna replace Black Panther for a very long time. That's what it kind of sucks that they're already coming out with a Black Panther 2. Yeah. I haven't seen a trailer yet. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but I was like, for me, I have this rule when it comes to movies because I'm a big movie fanatic. So I have a rule, like, if I like the first one, love this so much, and if somebody dies, like, if the main character dies in that movie, I'm sorry.
Like, yeah,
you know what? That's it for me.
It gotta be
this movie, that's it. That's number one. There's number uno. That's it. Like, there's no replacing that. There's nobody's gonna replace that, you know?
So you're not even gonna watch this new one?
I don't know. I'm like, I'm a little iffy. I'm not gonna protest, but I'm a little iffy.
Ain't no Chadwick. We ain't watching that shit.
Exactly. And all right, man. Chadwick just a legend, bro. I mean, come on, like this. Like if you guys knew, like he been known that he might pass away, and he just kept saying it. He just kept saying it. He kept saying it. Like I'm dead. One interview, he's like, I'm dead, and they were like, what? No, you're not. Yeah. Little did they know, like, yo. Hella people
did anyone know? Nobody knew about that shit.
And that's what's crazy. Because hella people were making fun of him for being hella skinny out of nowhere. Yeah. And hella shit. And it's like, there's a reason for that. Like,
and that's kind of why. That's why I wanted to emphasize that. You know what I mean? Like, what's your excuse for not doing the shit that you want to do? Like, Chadwick he had cancer and he was still acting.
Yep.
And did a great job.
He wasn't like, oh fuck, I got cancer, I can't do this shit no more.
Yeah. Like, what kind of excuse? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Fucking crazy, man. And that's also another one. I dropped that shit. Yeah, man. But that's another. That song's another example of how, like, I think the fact that we have a similar, like, taste, but also go about doing things completely differently, right? Mm-hmm. Like my verse was, when I interpret passion, I think of my family. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's how I grew up. That's what I think about when I think passion, and it just like one word can mean so many different things to so many different people.
That's true.
Which is another reason O.T.B.L. can be whatever, you know, you feel it means to you.
It applies to you, you know, your situation.
Okay to be lonely and shit. Yeah.
Okay to be fucking legendary. Okay to be loved, man. Some people don't think that they deserve to be loved.
Yeah. There's people out there who, like for me, as an only child, I couldn't really go to a big brother or a big sister or a little brother or a little sister. I couldn't go to nobody. So, just hearing that, I was like, damn, yeah, that's going to affect a lot of people because a lot of people go through that phase at a certain time in their life when they feel alone, where they can't
to go to.
They can't, or they can't really go to somebody to go to. You know?
Too, yeah.
You know? Either they can or can't, and it's just like, it's that feeling of like, yo, I'm grinding alone, I'm doing it alone, but I gotta just keep pushing. It is what it is, and that's what's up, though. That's crazy. This is the first time, because I never asked until now. Like, so I saved, because I had questions, but I was like, I'm gonna save these certain questions to the talk.
Interview king.
Exactly.
Like, I'm gonna hit him with a curveball.
Yeah, ready. Like, and I was, and it worked out, so it was cool.
And then the other song we got on there, which is already out, Time and Toxicity. You know?
Time and Toxicity. Check those out.
Check those out. We got those
They're
out.
on all those
Really?
streaming services.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if you guys were to choose your next music video, where would it be?
Tell her, right?
Yeah.
'Cause that's the one you want to do. We want to do like a major
I
production
really want
style
to do a
thing
production
for
style. Like I want to do like a whole ass like
movie
Yeah.
style, like a short, yeah.
short film kind of
That's
production.
Brian.
Song.
Collab.
Yeah, Brian.
Good shit,
Sean Pon's really good.
I got a homie
Sean's
that,
really
that,
good
can-
at-
that's done film and shit.
That's another guy I want on the pod too.
Telling you,
One-
you
Check out
do
Insta.
legit films, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this guy, dude.
There we go.
There we are.
Let's check out. You know what? Let's check out your music video for a quick second. Martin, pull up
Happy
his
thoughts.
his
Happy
music
Thoughts?
video, Happy Thoughts.
Alright, give it a minute.
Alright, give me a minute.
I'm telling you, this guy has been carrying hella shit on his back.
Yeah, man.
How he and then still carrying a 9 to 5 in between that, man.
Right.
Martin working.
And like 4 bitches on the side too.
Oh,
That's a lot,
I
man.
feel like there's more.
I feel like there's more. Who knows? That's a fucking
So go to
mystery
this
forever.
one. Go to that channel. Yeah. Alright, there it is. How crazy of a
Damn,
a
look at that
location is
shit.
that?
That's wild.
Isn't that
dude.
ridiculous?
Yeah,
Isn't that
yeah.
ridiculous, man? I fucking forgot.
So where you
Happy
found this spot?
Thoughts.
How did you find? How did you even find this spot?
It's in Nevada.
That's
Now,
how
it's in
did you
Nevada.
find
I
it?
was just driving around. I was walking around one day. I was like, what, 2 years ago, dude?
Really?
At least 2 years. It was like January 20. No, not even January. It was like probably like around March 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And we were just me and my ex at the time, my girlfriend at the time. We were just walking around Nevada, and I see this fucking thing that says, "Think happy thoughts." It's just like a wall painted, and that's what that is. And I was like, no fucking way, because I had literally just started writing a song just like with that hook, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. And I was like, holy shit. And from there, I was like, I need to make a music video at least in this location.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's play it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's play it.
What happened?
There you go. And this was all done with what? What type of camera?
Just my cheap ass DSLR camera, man. I just brought my sister. I was like, hey, can you hold the camera? You know what I mean? Like, check the tripod and hold the camera. I think I'm wearing the exact same outfit too.
Are you really?
Yeah.
You see how deep he goes with the concept?
Yeah.
Them haunting piano keys. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Depression is great. It lets me relate to all of the songs that they play about suicide. I feel what they say. I feel all the hate in every birthday. I remind myself my time's running out, time's running out, time's running out.
That's clean.
That's hard.
Yeah.
I've dealt with thoughts I'd rather not say. I've been brought up pretty damn great. I can't complain. I'm a lucky motherfucker. I'm not insane. I just like happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts.
Fucking love that line, man. It's like I was
It
like,
is, yeah.
it's like one of those things. Like, why
Yeah.
I can't complain about the life that I've had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But still not easy.
Why these thoughts?
This fucking verse.
The loneliness, the rest you left me in this place feels colder than the deepest space. I hide, never tell you what I'm about. I only trust my doubt, my heart shouts, and before it's out, I cover my own mouth. Bite my tongue, press my lips together, they create a smile. Mind left in a desert, you were perfect, but only because I made you seem that way. I trapped you in this image until the day that you got away. And when you broke out, every part of my heart broke into art. A fucking revolver to the 4 chambers. I'm not angered, you're not in danger, I'm just a stranger to me.
I felt the passion in that.
Yeah.
I can just imagine the emotions he was going through when he was right there, man.
I'ma feel alive with happy thoughts, but I don't see a sign of happy thoughts. But I'm in a drought. I'ma really start to doubt. Feel like I'ma die without. Everybody lies about. Raining, but I'm in a drought. I'ma really start to doubt. Feel like I'ma die without. Everybody lies about. Raining, but I'm in a drought. I'ma really start to doubt. Feel like I'ma die without. Everybody lies about. Raining, but I'm in a drought. I'ma really start to doubt. Feel like I'ma die without.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like
that was good. That was good. That was good. And but you also have a video out too, right?
I mean, Toxicity. We both
have
out.
That's our music video.
Let's watch that one too. Let's watch that one too.
Fuck yeah. That's on the
That was Johnny, man. What was it? Your album.
Oh, my album, Chapter 1, Glass House.
Glass House from what? Last month? This month?
No, it's been a while now.
Yeah.
When did I fucking write?
Like, yeah, go check that out. That was like the album before this one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I'm gonna drop after this.
You drop?
Yeah. It's ready to go. I think it's ready to go.
Let's go.
Damn, black hair is so dark.
I'm used to your hair like this.
I know, me too. And I was like, whoa.
Like we took you out of Bible study.
Yeah.
You ready to record this video? Hold on, Lord, right here.
Got my Bible on me.
Chance.
Oh, I like that.
I didn't listen to a word cause I was awestruck. Aw shucks, sounds like you ain't never been in love. Intrigued by the absence of fear, she gave a hug. Years later, I'd awake with many scars. I'm speaking to you now as a man who has no heart. Toxicity of a kiss. Venom flavored lipstick. Don't know if I should have risked it, but I risked it. Toxicity of a kiss. Venom flavored lipstick. Don't know if I should have risked it, but I risked it. I tasted poison on my Romeo shit, but let's be honest, you were never really my Juliet. You let your tears drown me out, and that's why I never spoke up when you felt down. Look, I felt the rain, you lit the flame, and so much smoke fucked up my brain. I couldn't think through all the pain. I gave to you all I had gained. Don't think that you would have done the same thing. I got intoxicated by your lips, hypnotized by your hips, couldn't leave your grip. I didn't think that I would get hooked in with just a little. It was just a little kiss. I was boxing more than a bento. I diminished and then you would crescendo, but I always stayed true till the end though. Switched up on me more than Nintendo, yeah. Toxicity of a kiss. Venom flavored lipstick. Don't know if I should have risked it, but I risked it. Toxicity of a kiss. Venom flavored lipstick. Don't know if I should have risked it, but I risked it.
Okay, damn. You guys were hitting some fucking bars right there, like.
That was one of those, man. That's another one I heard in the drive. It was originally like faster. I think the beat was faster.
Yeah,
the hook was still the same. And then I was
really
like,
funny. I sent it to him. I was like, this shit's dog shit. I just wanted him to laugh at
Yeah,
it.
he didn't like it, bro.
hated
He
it.
didn't like it. I was like, no. I started writing.
This hook is terrible.
Yeah, no,
The beat
hey,
terrible. The hook's terrible.
that shit.
I
Damn,
started
both
writing.
of y'all wrote some like.
I went to a Phil's Coffee in I forget where it was at.
Ah,
but I went to
Phil's.
a Phil's Coffee, man. I sat there on the nice little chairs that they got.
Yeah.
Started writing immediately, but I was writing even before that, like the night before in bed.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yo, thinking of something like how to write it. And the hook that he had, you know, toxicity of a kiss, venom flavored lipstick. Don't know if I should have risked it,
hard. That's hard.
but I risked it.
Yeah.
And like, how many of us like do that shit? Go to
Yeah,
something
yeah.
that's bad for us. We know it's bad for
Yeah,
us, but
yeah.
we keep indulging in it.
Yeah.
So my verse was about, you know, she said, "Hi, my name is Lily from the Valley, and Lily of the Valley is a poisonous flower.
Poison flower.
Yeah,
It's something
yeah.
that's beautiful."
Yeah.
And we're so drawn to beauty,
Yeah.
even at the risk of it being harmful to us. You know what I mean?
The
So
irony
that's
is
what
that it's
Yeah.
used in weddings. Like they're tiny little flowers.
Yeah.
And a bouquet of flowers this big.
Yeah.
It's about $300.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Jeez.
they're really fucking expensive.
Yeah.
And they're really, really nice flowers. And they're used in weddings, but
Yeah.
you can die if you consume them.
And it's a slow, like, if you indulge in enough of it, that's when it really takes effect.
Yeah,
So, like,
yeah.
how many of us go into something knowing that it's bad for us, but we do it ignoring it at first, just like, who gives a fuck? I'm having a good time, whatever.
Yeah.
But like it's that gradual poison. That really gets you.
Yeah. Eventually it'll get to you.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, got that concept, start writing immediately.
That's
Like,
deep.
At first, I had no idea what to even write because I was like, fuck, he sent me this verse, and I was like, it was very story driven, right? It's a whole metaphor. His whole entire verse is a metaphor, and I'm just like, I can't do that.
Exactly.
I can't do that shit. What the fuck?
Like, I really have this affinity for like story type, kind of conceptual, metaphorical shit for some reason.
We got a dope ass story track on there. It's just you on the album.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that one.
Oh my god.
Oh, that one's a little deep, man. Like, don't listen to that expecting to have fun with it. Like, that's one of those, you gotta sit with
deep.
it for it.
It
was always something that was on my
vibing out.
mind. Like, it was a story from 2010 that like you'll hear it eventually. But like, it was one of those stories that stuck with me for a minute.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be on the album?
Yeah, it's on there.
Yeah, it's on the album.
It's
Oh,
one of
that's
those
gonna be
deep
lit.
ones, man. But I always had like a love for storytelling. On my album, which I'm thinking of dropping next month, if not, soon. You know what I mean? But
Pretty
like,
soon.
I have this. The last song that I literally worked on was called "The Dance," and it's about I say this name called Fanciulli Gentili.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like some Italian name, but it's an Italian word for young girl dance or something like that. It's about this guy telling this girl to dance without stopping, just enjoy the music, let it take you, be taken by the music, don't stop, like even at the expense of you might die or something like that. So like my whole concept was like, we all just want to have fun. We all just want to have a good time, ignore all the bad shit, ignore all the toxic shit. We don't care, about what's really going on in the world. We just want to dance, have fun, so
Feel it.
so I'm just like rapping in there and at the expense of you not paying attention to it because the beat's kind of like upbeat and kind of you're taken by the beat, kind of, you know what I mean? I'm saying like Fanciulli Gentili, we all gonna dance till we die, so that's one of those cool ones.
That's deep. Yeah, I can't wait to listen to that.
That's one of those hype ones I want.
I'll be right back. I gotta really use the bathroom. But
we're gonna take a brief intermission, which he could have did while we played the music video.
That's
but
true.
Get over here, Martin. Let's interview you, man.
Yeah, Martin, you need to be the interviewee now.
Yeah.
All right, let's show all the rest of the album without him here so he can't hear it.
What? What's the next song though? Wait, how many songs do you guys even have out?
So we got 8 songs on the album.
8 songs, yeah.
Well, how many songs are on YouTube?
We have
Just 2.
So
Time.
Toxicity was one.
Toxicity, yeah.
What was the other one?
Time.
Oh, I have not heard that one.
You ever heard that one?
You
You were here.
You were here when I played.
You were here.
What? Really?
Last time, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's when Red was here too. The whole band. Daniel, you.
But when I was
Mike
here, I
Oz
played
was
that.
here.
I played Time.
During y'all interview.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then you were like, I could play that.
Hey, if you wanna refresh their memory while Gabe is gone, we can do that.
Yeah.
This is Time. This is literally the first song that we got together and played.
Oh, yep. I just had to hear that little guitar part. Yeah.
Yeah. I fucking love this song, man. Gotta check out the album too.
I've been crushing on this diamond. She's been running through my mind and she's been looking hella fine.
Is this the extended one?
She's so bright, it's like she's shining.
Y'all gonna have to wait for that.
Time, time, time. I wish I could just rewind it. Time, time, time. I wish I could just rewind it. I've been vibing with this girl that I've been talking to. I've been rocking, I've been wild, and I've been awkward too. I don't know if it's just me or if she likes me too. It's just weird 'cause I just feel like I'm just back in school. Like I'm back in school, crushing like a fool. I don't wanna make it weird, so I just act real cool. But I'm excited 'cause her eyes go like the finest jewels. And I really want her mind, but she a wild one too. The fear of ruining another girl got me fucked up. All my exes hate my guts and I don't wanna fuck up. But I look into her eyes and then she got me love struck. I've been asking average new shit, all this screaming love sucks.
Turn up.
Retracing my thoughts, I think that we'd both be way better off. Go back to before where I didn't know a lot. Now I know way too much and I think you forgot. Oh. I wish I could just rewind it. Time. I wish I could just rewind it.
Time. I wish I could just rewind it. Time. Look.
When it's lost, they wanna find
They
it.
say that timing's everything. I feel like that's a lie. Why am I always on the fucking verge of suicide? Nah, don't reply. This here's between you and I. This is sacred. COVID-19 mask. You gon' have to face it. Now there's a distance, feeling different, can't revisit. I've been tripping, fucking chicks with no intent on never having children. All time is ticking, slowly drifting away. That's just the naive in me, wishing that things would change. But why do I always feel like the one who's going through it? Do or die? Fuck it, go ahead, throw me in the coffin.
Suit and tie.
Maybe I will awaken, God'll grant another try. Or maybe that's just Satan baiting me with a disguise.
Time.
I wish I could just rewind it.
Time. I wish I could just rewind it.
Time. I wish I could just rewind it. Time. When it's lost, I wanna find it.
Wish I could
Just rewind it.
I've been searching,
Trying to find it.
I've been looking for you.
And now I see
that I adore you, and it's okay to be lonely.
Hey.
Gabe back in the building.
Back in the building.
I feel better. I gotta get me another beer.
Another one.
You got another one?
No, I wish.
Fucking DJ Khaled. Another one.
The last one.
The last one.
Double juice.
You know.
You better give me half that shit, bro.
Huh?
You better give me half that shit. Is that a beer?
You want it?
Yeah.
You want it?
Half.
You want it?
I said half.
You want to split
Try
it?
it. Alright.
Oh,
Hey.
oh no, I got it worse than that.
No, wait. Hey, you already said it.
I'll take. Oh no, that's not, I'll take a little bit.
You're this guy?
Hey, what do you guys think about RID?
Alrighty. Those guys are alright.
Yeah, they're alright.
No, dude.
No, you're right. They're
You know,
those guys are.
I think they're gonna. I think once they actually release a song, they're gonna be great.
Man, if they had like a snippet or something, you know what I mean? Like I seen potential. I know.
Hey,
I
my sister said good song, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
appreciate it. Yeah, man. But what Martin's working on right now? Ooh, I'm telling you.
Martin. I don't know if
Daniel,
they've
Mike,
been
Ozzy.
telling you. I was talking to Mike and Hazy, bro. Like, if we could fuck around and do something together.
Oh man, say less.
Dude, O.T.B.L times.
Oh.
RID.
Hey, sometimes things have to end in order for things to happen.
That's all I'm saying, man.
Yeah,
Everything
man.
has a time. Time.
That's what we were
Hey,
saying.
that beat-
Speaking
that
of
beat-
which,
that beat goes hard. I like what you said about the devil on the turns.
that line, dude. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I got
Yeah,
out rapped
you
like
never-
a motherfucker on that song, and I can't even lie.
Hell no. See, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's such a duality to, you know, what we do on the songs. Like, my verse could speak to certain people that it applies to.
Exactly.
And then when you hear his verse, you go, there's some people out there that go, I kind of
I
identify
vibe with
more
that,
with what he's talking about, because I'm going through that like early or something.
Yeah.
It's a lot of that on the album.
Yeah. Speaking of time, though, the title for the album,
Title for the album,
called
chapter.
Hourglass.
Hourglass. You got the you can throw it up the cover art on the screen, right?
Oh, that's true. Wait, can I send this shit to you so you can?
It's not here. It's not here.
No, that's not on there yet.
Oh, okay.
Should I
That's
post
from
it?
You could.
Follow the Insta.
Yeah, we about to do it right now. World premiere of the cover of it, you know.
It's true.
Hourglass. That's all right. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's Hourglass.
I'm not even gonna say nothing about it. I'm just gonna post the shit.
And the cool thing about
Chris is watching this too. Chris Buenavista, and he said fire, bro. Terrence on their show, bro.
Shout out to
Chris.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, Chris. We're gonna have to have you on here soon.
I told him.
Pretty fucking soon, bro.
Through Discord, bro.
Through Discord.
Gabe has a PC now.
I don't have a PC.
Well, he bought like a little.
It's a Dell. It's a Dell.
Compact.
It's
he
a
bought
Dell.
a little compact.
No,
it really works.
it's a little Dell.
Yeah.
No, $50 Dell.
He's still using his old TV, smart TV.
The Dell's connected to a 1999 TV.
Processor.
A processor.
He has AOL
It's on
on
a-
the internet.
It's on a floppy disk.
AOL.
I'm not even gonna put any comment on it. I'm just gonna.
He has AIM now, A Messenger now.
Oh, wow.
I am Messenger. Oh shit, dude, that was back in the day. That was way back in the day.
Man, you couldn't be on the phone at the same time, man.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Should be up on our Instagram now.
Oh shit. World premiere.
World premiere on the Live 510 session, man. Y'all getting all the exclusives. This is the home away from home. This is the podcast.
Yes, sir. We need more artists, man, on this thing. We're lucky to have you guys, but we need.
Third time's a charm. I was on here talking about a bunch of nothing the first time. Well, I mean, it was during the pandemic.
Yeah.
You know, so it was cool to have that, like, as a time capsule type thing.
Yeah. That's clear.
There it is, man.
There it is.
Plain and simple right there. Now the cool thing, if you zoom in just enough, like right where the sand is, if you look into the sand, nothing happens.
I was like, what? I was like,
yo, what?
I knew you were gonna do that bullshit too. I was like, I was like, Terrence, I didn't add anything to the sand.
Maybe T is seeing something that I'm not seeing right now.
Yeah, I was like, where?
Did he
where?
fuck with it? Like,
Yeah,
what?
like,
You
where?
might see something you familiar.
I was like, are you talking about that thing that's like the drop? Or
that's what I was thinking too. I was thinking, like, right here. I was
Yeah.
like, maybe something weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
man.
and if you play the album backwards, it's like a Schneider cut because like
Oh shit.
That's
Hey, I can
fucking
help you with
hilarious.
that. If you guys want some evil backwards shit.
No, thank you.
Oh my god, is that gonna be in the RID shit?
That's gonna be on the RID shit.
Oh man, you play Daniel's vocals backwards, you're gonna hear
Yeah.
Satan
A lot of
in the army of Satan.
a lot of witchcraft.
A lot of
A lot of
witchcraft.
witchcraft.
Original
witchcraft.
spells, dude.
Yeah, man, I'm hype about this album though, man.
But me too, yeah. Like, so August what? 27th?
27.
27.
August 27th.
That's what's up. What is that? Saturday.
Oh shit.
On this Saturday.
Hey, man, see, that's what I'm saying. We should have that little. We should have like a little viewing party. You know,
Like,
like let's say like we can all be here and we just like all record everyone, like react to the music and stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we can still do it.
We can still do it.
Our album-
Have a little
album
listening
release
party
party,
here
yeah.
if you guys want.
Or we can go to Mikey's place. Mikey, if you're here.
Mikey.
Just trying to rent us.
As long
Your
as
house
it has
though?
decent internet, let's do it. You know.
Oh, yeah.
He's got good shit.
He's got that good internet. He's got that pure,
Yeah.
Got that PR.
that Cubano Wi-Fi. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, that good
That's soul
good.
food.
Yeah.
So if
So
you guys.
fuck
Hey,
Cubano.
I have a question for them.
Yeah.
Is there a beat from any artist, musician that you guys instrumentally wise goes into it, and do you guys like ever practice on it, or you guys can go over it, or be like, oh man, if they ever played this at a place, I would go on it and shit like that?
A beat?
Like from any musician, like an instrumental beat that you're like, damn, this is like the one I wish I could like put a verse on it or something like that.
I did a verse over. This is like 2009. I did a verse over "Creep" by Radiohead.
Oh,
And it was
damn.
so fucking. It was like a fast because the beat's so fast. I was like,
Yeah.
I gotta get it out though. But I wanted to write to it so bad, and it's so out of place. But I'm rapping so fast on it. But that was one of those at the time where I was listening to Radiohead, and I was like, when I was listening to Creep, and I wanted to do one over Karma Police, but I did it over Creep. I don't know if you know if I remember. I was like, some say that it's the shyness, maybe it's the nerves, maybe it's because she's a queen and I'm considered a nerd. Classic case of conscious decisions. I'm never really sure if I can approach her. I live in a world where everything is a blur and I really deserve someone just like her. So let me start thinking straight. I've tried to play the cards I was dealt, but I always seem to draw a blank. For goodness sake, why can't I think? I'm staring at her. Why can't I blink? She held me hostage with a stare, and I don't want to dare escape. If I awake, then I'll be pissed, cause hell, I'd rather not exist. If I can have this for eternity, dead is what I'll be sure to be. If I open my eyes, just let me sleep. A sweet lullaby is all I need to keep me in this unconscious state. My alarm clock better fucking wait. And now she's fading in the distance. Another dream too good to be true was just as I predicted. Damn, guess it's something I have to live with. And then it goes right into the chorus, I guess, or something.
How long ago was that?
That's fucking
2009.
Jesus Christ.
You're showing off at this point.
I listen to all my old shit like a lot.
Yeah,
just so I can remember where I came from.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Yeah, you got to. And then
Back then, I was rapping with a certain like vocal.
I can barely remember the shit off of this album, dude.
I listen to it a lot. Yeah, I don't know.
That's fair.
I'm a big fan of my old shit.
That sounds clean.
Honestly, same. So
Same.
that's the thing. That's the thing with my album. I wasn't gonna ever release it. It was supposed to be for me. Just to have it in my car.
Yeah.
But I eventually.
I feel it.
Yeah,
That's the
eventually it
same,
was
man.
kind of like
Just
fuck
so
it.
you can have personally,
Mhm.
like a
yeah,
personal
it's just
diary.
like I
type
said,
thing.
like you know when I posted it on my YouTube channel on Jer, my artist channel. I have an official artist channel now. That's true. Yeah. No, but on my YouTube channel, the bio is just like welcome to my public diary. You know what I mean? Like this is my personal shit that I happen to release. That's all it is. It wasn't really made for people to listen to.
Yeah.
So whenever I meet somebody that's like. That's like, oh, I heard your shit. Your shit's fucking dope, and I'm like, yo, that's fucking weird.
Dog. Okay, I feel the same way. When I first started recording music, there was a point where I was like even that Creek verse that I just spit.
Yeah.
It was never meant to be into the public ever. And it's still not. It's literally just shit I have on my phone that I have in my archives of 2007 and up.
Feel it.
Old verses and shit.
Yep.
And it's funny that the reception that you get from the boy Daniel making a special guest appearance over
Is that
here.
Daniel from R.I.D.?
Is that Daniel from R.I.D.? Oh! Wait a minute!
That's the lead singer, R.I.D.
And me without my marker, bruh.
Is that what I think it is?
You giving out autographs or are you gonna be on some diva shit?
Where are you, bro?
Huh?
I didn't invite you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is their podcast.
World
What are you doing
premiere!
here? Nah.
You can come with us, man, because he coming out too. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
yeah, nah, it's because there's certain things that you never would think that would hit the light of day. And it's funny, the one song that I got on my Spotify that's doing the best, I would say, is this.
This guy.
Because I know what it is.
It's a internationally. It's doing good internationally.
Not here.
Germany and other places and shit like
They're
Moscow. I
listening
think
to
Moscow,
shit.
some shit like they're listening to this one specific song, and it's because it's on
I think you told me about it.
and it's on because it hit a playlist. I don't know how it did. I don't know how
Yeah.
you get on a playlist, but it got on a playlist.
Yeah.
And
That's wild.
it was
already.
it was like a serial killer playlist. I'm like, how the fuck did that happen? And then I just saw the numbers start growing.
Oh
And
shit.
it's called Björk Starker song because Björk is a Icelandic artist
Yeah.
that's super popular. And the thing is, I had watched this dude. His name is Ricardo Lopez. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the story or not. Crazy story. There's over 20 hours of footage of this dude, but they condensed it into like an hour and 50 minutes or something like that. But I watched the whole 20 hours, but like in 1.5 speed because it was fascinating to watch this dude like just come apart.
Yeah.
And he was a big fan of the singer Björk.
Oh shit. Okay.
He was a big fan. This is 1995 or 1996 or something like that, and he's a big fan. And the thing is, he just like he developed this terrible, insane obsession for her to the point where he was like, you know what? If I can't have her, then nobody will. And at this point, I'm making it my life's mission to like kill her.
Make sure. Yeah.
If no one can, I can't even have her.
Some her shit on Netflix.
Yeah. So like his whole thing was like, I'm a kill her and kill myself, and then we'll just reunite in heaven. And so I'm like, I'm sitting in my room watching this shit, and like I said, I never figured none of the stuff would hit the light of day because I'm not thinking that far ahead.
Exactly.
I'm just like, I like to write. I like making stories. I like making beats. I made a beat by accident for it.
Yeah.
I was just there was this.
That's hard. That's fucking.
There was this sound, and I just started hitting keys because I know how to play piano, so I'm just hitting keys, random keys. Like I wasn't even going for a conventional like technical sound. Like I was just button mashing keys, and I was just I made a beat.
Yeah.
And then I started writing to it, and I'm like, this is gonna be the song for that Björk guy, for that stalker guy.
Oh shit.
And I just started writing. I watched all 20 hours of the documentary or whatever.
Fucking ridiculous.
And I incorporated all of the little intricacies of what he was talking about, like how he was seeing a psychiatrist, how like if he kills himself, like his mother would just like fucking lose it, or how his brother had suspicions that he was like going crazy, so he would check up on him every now and then. all the way up until the point where he shot himself. So like, he developed this insane obsession, and then he started videotaping himself. It started off with diaries, and his first idea was to send her like some sort of book bomb thingy where he would inject her with AIDS somehow.
Oh,
so
shit.
he would hire a hooker, right, a prostitute, and get her blood, her infected AIDS blood, and inject her with it somehow. But he was like, I had to ditch that idea because it wasn't gonna work out. So what he did was find out how to like make some sort of bomb instead, and then he previewed it. He showed how he would do it, and he would open this book, and then like a big splatter of acid or some chemical or whatever.
That's crazy.
He showed it on a piece of paper, and it worked. Yeah. And so what he did was, he sent it, just to fast forward because it was hours of footage. So he had sent it off. He shaved his head, painted his face red and black and all those other colors and all that. He sat down, listened to his favorite Bjork song on the couch, and he just like counted down. And right at the end of the song that he was listening to, he blew his head. He shot himself in the head.
Fuck.
And I was like, this is insane. And it's one of those stories that kind of inspire you to like write.
It is.
What the fuck? How do you not?
So that's what I like about some music. Like Metallica has that. Metallica has storylines. Metallica, Tyler the Creator had a storyline. You know, can't really name artists off the top of my head, but songs like that, I love.
Yeah, a lot of people seem to like it.
So
That's the most popular song I got.
So
like,
in Mexico, that's why a lot of them, they like this corridos. You heard of them, but they're in some states they can't play corridos because if they play the wrong one, they fucking get killed automatically.
Did you hear about that story? This dude was performing a song somewhere, and there was a note that made it to the front of the stage.
Yes.
He read the note. He was like,
Chelino.
Yeah, he said, if you keep playing, we're going to kill you. He read it.
And he laughed. He's like...
He laughed. Yeah, he was like, I don't give a fuck.
He started playing it.
He said, kill me, because I'm writing my shit, and it's real. And he gave no fucks. He gave no fucks, bro. And to this day, that guy's a legend.
Yeah,
in all places.
I didn't know how popular that story was,
but they can't play his songs in everywhere. They can't because if they do, they'll even kill them.
Really, I didn't know that.
So it's that deep. So it's crazy that Mexico probably, I don't know how it is anywhere else, but Mexico's a big ass country, obviously. So it's like, it's wild to me that a big ass country like Mexico takes music to that point where like, hey, you fucking play that song, we kill your ass.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So just think about it, like that's how strong of an impact music has. Not only to
if you play that in Mexico,
but everywhere in the whole world. Like
that's why they made a new Mexico.
God damn it!
But you know,
we got a special guest in here, I guess.
No, we don't. No, we
don't. Bring him in. Come on, man. Say what's up. At least say what's up to the boy Daniel, man.
What's going on, fellas?
See, this is the cool thing about the podcast. You don't know what's gonna pop up.
That's what makes it
and that's
unique.
The thing.
What's up?
All of us came from the band originally, you know, and then we disbanded and made our own thing. So
back singer.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why.
I'm the.
We have more vocal.
He ain't even on the camera. Say, come on, man.
No.
It's looking like I'm talking to nobody right now. I'm looking
What
dumb.
the fuck? Oh yeah.
There you
like
go.
sitting on
It's
the
a little
stopper.
delayed.
There you go.
Yeah,
Bro.
the Instagram one just went delayed. So
Yeah, there you go. See,
Alright.
Tell Gabe what you want for Christmas.
I got a black eye for this guy. That's all I gotta say.
Don't talk about that.
That's all I gotta say.
Shout out to RID, man. That's their
Shout out.
project
Go
coming out
follow
soon
them.
too, man. They really put
They're
in
okay.
work.
No, but yeah, RID.
Again, once I get that call to finally mix a song, that'll be great. But until then, I'm still a hater.
maybe we could use that. Maybe we could use that one riff. The one you came up with. You're like sounds kind of like metalish rock. I mean like rap metalish.
Yeah, check our shit out, man.
Check
that shit out. It's on YouTube. It's on Instagram.
Honestly, what you guys are doing though is fucking fantastic. For sure.
Yeah, man. We're just trying. There's no like set goal that we have. We're just right now just riding the wave, just having fun, doing what we love to do.
Yeah.
And it's cool to just finally get together with somebody who shares the same love and passion that you have for something, and to put it together and get it out there. You know,
Yep.
like I'm not sitting here thinking we're gonna do like Eminem numbers and fucking like become these red carpet celebrities, or even the people that watch this shit. Like, you know,
that
what
is
I mean?
also the last question I have for you guys. So did you guys hear about Eminem's last album?
Curtain Call 2? I heard it.
I heard it.
You heard
Yeah.
about it?
It's
You,
just
you,
a-
you guys, not only that, but did you guys hear his features on there?
What do you mean?
His features. So
Jordan
he has
A
Lucas
compilation of
he
it?
has no. He has
Greatest
features. He has features on there, like people that are gonna be on his album, that are like top. There were top legendaries that nobody has heard of in years. He's gonna have them on there.
You're
He's
talking
gonna-
to some of the biggest Eminem fans
biggest
in the world.
dude.
We ain't
Yeah.
heard of this shit.
So
what you talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah, what you talking
Eminem.
about?
I'm dead serious. Eminem just announced that he was like, "Look, this is all I'm gonna say." He's like, on my Curtain Call 2.
Mhm.
It already came out.
It's out already.
It's out.
Really?
If
Yeah,
you flip the
we
numbers
heard it.
upside down, it's like the numbers on the pinball machine. They actually
No,
say
no,
words and shit.
My
If
bad.
you ain't know.
Well,
You know,
I know that.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
well, anyways, no, Eminem is coming out with a new album, apparently, but with like, he has new people featured on there, and he already announced that it's gonna be his last album. He's like, this is it, this is it. You didn't hear about
You're
this?
capping, bro.
I'm not
I don't think you
capping.
understand who you're talking to.
No,
is there another hat under there? 'Cause you
There's
definitely
no,
capping.
no,
I'm not
Definitely
capping.
capping.
I will send it to you some certain way, but apparently there is the last album that he's working on.
Eminem's never gonna stop making music.
It's-
No, he announced
he
it.
Till he's
literally
fossil
can.
fuel. Remember?
He
said that.
can.
He said that it was his
TNT
last.
Cypher,
So
2011, brother.
I don't know what to tell you, but I'll send you guys a link. Maybe it is cap. Maybe
I'm
it's
on the
a lie.
Eminem fan letter. I
Dude,
literally
literally said
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I have
Eminem.
notifications for
Eminem
this.
I
is-
got Reddit search, you know what I mean? Like people that hit me up on Reddit about like, you know, did you see the fucking?
Yeah,
Did you
because
hear about the
Eminem,
fucking-
Eminem is up there. Eminem,
I mean,
you know,
Eminem, man.
like he. I'll never
whether you
forget,
hate his shit, whether you love his shit, whether you
I'll
hate
never
his new
forget
shit,
how,
love his old
like-
shit, man, it's
Yeah,
Eminem.
exactly. Like I'll never forget how he shot shots
Showing
at
his
Drake.
pig,
You guys remember
drove
that?
in his big Lincoln and drove over the bridge, hopped out,
When-
dove in the ditch, went in the mobile home and stole a stove in the fridge.
So when Eminem shot some shots at Drake, low key, like, you know, when he was not alike, when he was like, we're not alike, because there was rumors
That was
going.
an
Oh, because
Yeah,
the
there was
ghostwriting
there was
thing?
there was the whole MGK. Well, the
Apparently
whole
that
MGK,
wasn't at Drake though. He cleared that up.
Yeah,
Well,
he said
yeah,
it, man.
because
Drake's clear.
he
said Drake's clear.
supposedly
Yeah, he's gonna be in my good graces.
because supposedly Drake was already saying that he's better than Eminem. He heard rumors of that, so that's why supposedly they're like, oh yeah, Eminem. That's why he said not alike, because we're not alike to Drake, and that's why he took that kind of beat of like, oh, I'm alive. What was that song called that Drake come out in Alive or Feeling Alive?
2 monitors and then like a subwoofer.
And then he
More
took.
More life.
I think I'm not sure. It's not more live. Something alive.
The one with
And then-
Future. The
No,
I don't be listening to
No,
Drake
no,
like that.
not-
My
not
bad. Y'all
Future.
listen to this shit and you go, what the fuck? Yeah. I don't
It's something alive that Drake came out with, and then
More life or
and
good.
Eminem,
What a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive. Yeah,
That's the one with Future.
and then and then
I
You're
never
asking
listened
me,
to it.
huh?
my
and then
bad, but-
and then Eminem took that beat. He made it a similar beat to that, and was like, "We're not alike."
I know he wrote over the over
Yeah,
song that Drake did in
exactly, that's
2011,
what I'm
which was
saying.
Despicable, which is fire.
Despicable.
Despicable, like
That shit's hard.
And that's what I
shit's
mean.
You think you
hard.
go while I'm pumping? I
Dude.
cut your might hit your mom with my That shit was hard.
Yeah, but
But you got egg on your face, now watch me
I'm
drop
grateful
in
for
the
y'all for
tongue.
being here today.
Yes, sir.
This is the end of the finale.
The end of
End
the
of the finale
Hell yeah.
by Steven Spielberg.
But yeah, check out
David
O.T.B.L,
Tune.
man. Our album's dropping August 27th.
August 27th.
And if you guys want, check out our ID too.
RID's coming
RID's
soon.
coming soon.
They got a Instagram page out there if you want to throw that up, man. They're
Yeah.
a descendant from the original band that we had.
Just
Yes,
know
sir.
that the lead guitarist is carrying them on their back.
So much you should see his delts, man. The boy got
It is what
Hey,
it
hey,
is.
what's the other band?
I know. I heard the bassist is the one carrying everything, bro.
Hey, what's the other band he's carrying too, Gabe?
It's called Martin's Band.
No.
Conchola's band. Conchola's band. I don't know what is it called.
Conch
Conchola?
Music, right?
Conch Music.
Conch
Is that what it's called?
Conch Music.
Yeah, he's carrying that
Hey,
band.
shout
too.
out to the boy Conch, man. I ain't gonna lie, cause you know what I mean. I ain't gonna lie. I was a little bit butthurt, you know, by the situation, cause I was one of the original members and all that.
You were.
But at the same time, it's like, you know, when you got a vision for something and everybody at the same time don't really see the same vision or want to follow the same whatever. People, you veer off and do your own thing, and it's cool. The dude's dedicated, man. That's still gonna be my boy forever, man.
Terrence is just being humble. What he's saying is, I'm not just joking, but yeah, he wishes you the best.
I'm gone, man.
It's always love.
Yeah, he wishes you the best.
For real, man. It's incredible to see how far along he's came, man. It's
cool. It is, yeah, and hopefully he gets.
And hopefully we get to do some live shit too.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Both of you, yes. I can't wait for that.
We're probably gonna drop some of these live park sessions that we've been doing.
Like I said, we're just going out to the park and
what's up?
What
the fuck? Why didn't you tell us?
Because we still trying to mix it and master it.
Yeah.
Make sure it looks crisp.
Got it.
Kind of edited it a little bit. But
But let me hold on. Let me preface this by saying this. Now I pin the verses. I write the shit right. But I'm not giving enough love to my boy Jer over here. He makes the beat. I make beats, but they don't make it to the album. None of my beats are on there. Like for some reason, it's I love all his shit, man. Like so, none of my shit will ever. I don't know, maybe one day, but I am in love with all the beats that he makes. He mixes, he masters all of the shit. The album cover, like the only thing that I really do is write to the beats that he makes. Try some of the do some ideas with the concepts or whatever. Yeah. And then
if you need a booking manager, I got you.
Man, I'm telling you, man. Jared
I'll book you more than RID for sure. That's facts. I got clubs. I got clubs ready for you guys.
Worth of material already?
What do you mean for the album?
No, just in general.
In general,
as like if
there was like a
hey August 27, O.T.B.L, RID.
Yeah.
Watch party, viewing party.
Oh,
let's do it.
That's fucking down.
Be coming back.
Yeah, let's do it. But thank you guys for tuning in. This is the Life on Road Sesh.
We smell like beer and Doritos, man.
Yes,
Beers and Doritos.
Beers and Doritos. That's the next album right there.
That's it. I'll sneak peek.
The voice needs work, but the boy's so cold. Yeah, the flow so hot like a volcano, and the sun goes down as the moon.